This is Daryl Lang at PDN. I'm here in the Dumbo neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York for the first New York Photo Festival. This neighborhood used to be filled with factories. Now it's full of art galleries, and this week full of photo people. Organizers expect big crowds all week until the show ends on Sunday, May 18th. At the opening night party Wednesday, it was packed. Earlier in the day, we got a tour of the exhibitions with the curators, including Kathy Ryan of the New York Times Magazine, whose show is at St. Anne's Warehouse. Part of it was still being installed when we got there. Here's Kathy Ryan talking about photographer Simon Norfolk.
We were intrigued by, when I was talking to him, he hadn't photographed them yet, so this was done just before the festival, which I also thought was kind of great. If we're doing a festival in New York, it would be great to have work that was like right up to the minute, and literally the last one was shot, I think, 2.5 weeks ago, so I think it's kind of nice because often with an art show or a museum or gallery, it's work that's been fully baked, it's been done, thought about for a year or two, and I think it's kind of nice that there's a raw energy to a lot of this.
Much of the work in Kathy Ryan's show deals with the motions and events kept just under the surface, and Norfolk's project deals with the secrecy of rocket launches.
Where these missiles are made, these bases where they're launched from, super secret. The things that they do in space, they're super secret. But at the launch, there is this little period of about 45, 60 seconds of noise and racket and ground scrape where this thing leaps from one world to the next. And as an outsider, as a photographer, I can photograph this thing. Everything that happened previously in the life of this missile is occluded to all of us. And everything that will happen from this moment on for the next 20 years is a mystery to all of us. But for this tiny little crack in this world of secrecy, during this launch, this 60 seconds that it takes to disappear out of the atmosphere, the thing is very visible and noisy and exuberant and firing. So I wanted to kind of concentrate on the launches because they're this kind of chink in this armor of secrecy. I think that we're moving to a kind of warfare where all of warfare will be non-photographable, non-existent almost. You know, if it's UAVs shooting at people, a guy in a bunker just fires a missile from a drone that kills somebody, then there's no ability for us to know what that war is about, to be angry about that war, or to stop that war. And all of the dialogue about war will just disappear beyond our grasp. And that bothers me a great deal, because if we don't know what it is, then we won't have an opinion about it, and then that's what they want. They want to be able to conduct these little kind of private wars in their own domain at their own time without any of our interference. And as someone who's interested in democracy, it bothers me a great deal.
Check PDNonline.com for video throughout the New York Photo Festival. This is Daryl Lang in Brooklyn, New York.